All right, we're going to look at putting in titles on our still photos. We're going to do our top 10. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to click on Media Browser, and I want to locate my pictures, and remember that I put the pictures in our fourth period folder, and I put them in the demo folder, and I put them in top 10. And if you'll notice, there's one puppy. Click on it, and I'm going to use Control and click on the other one, and I'm just going to drag both of them over there at once. So now there's my cute little puppies, and here's the playhead, and I can drag it across. Now these are really, really short clips, and I'm going to probably want them a little bit longer. So the first thing that we're going to think about is we're going to think about putting some transitions in them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the effects over here and video transitions, and let's go with oh, these are video effects. I didn't want video effects. I wanted video transitions. You'll have to make an effort to pay attention to that. So let's just go to immersive video and see what we have here. Gradient wipe. All right, I'm going to drag that in between the two puppies. And then I'm going to hit play, and let's see what that looks like. Okay, well, that's nothing very exciting, is it? But at any rate, you can change it. You can actually click on it and delete it. There we go. We can try a different one. Light leaks. How's that? Let's try that. Oh, it's telling us something's wrong with that effect, that it's not working. This effect requires, oh, the GPL accelerator. Well, great. It looks like we don't have the GPL accelerator. So let's get away from immersive video and let's go into dissolve, and we'll go into additive dissolve. Now look, I need to hover over the intersection of the two clips in order to make that work. Okay, that's all right. So that's how easy it is to add a transition. Now, of course, you're going to be dealing with 10, and I'm only dealing with 2. Now, what we want to do is start adding titles. And if you don't see those, you're going to click on the graphics button, and then it's going to show you the essential graphics window. And right here, we have all of these different titles that we can add. What I want is I want a basic lower third. I'm going to drag it, and I'm going to put it on top of my first puppy. There we go. And then I'm going to say OK, because it's not happy that, and I'm going to drag it over there. And then if I drag my playhead, you can see that the title is on top of the puppy. So if I click here on my text tool, well, first I have to click on the title so that it knows what I'm working with, and click on my text tool. I can go in here and notice the bounding boxes turn red, letting me know. And I clicked 3 times to highlight everything in there. And I'm going to just type my name. Alrighty. Now, I'd really rather that was a little bit bigger. So I'm going to go down here, and I've got a slider right there, and I can make that bigger. Okay, now let's click on the pointer, and I'm going to drag it down. This doesn't always work just so magically. I had both of them selected. So now I can, it's got to think here. Imagine that. All right. Now you can also select the one you want to work with by clicking on it right up here. So your name here. And I'm going to click on the text tool again. 3 clicks selects all of it. I'm going to type, "What are you saying?" Now that is a really weird font, isn't it? We can't even read it, so that's really not very helpful. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to choose a different font. And that's actual words. So I'm going to make it larger. What did you say? Oh, look, I need a space in there and I need a question mark, don't I? So I'm going to click right there. I'm going to put a space, and I'm going to click right here, and I'm going to put a question mark. And there we go. And I'm hoping that I'm going to click right here, and I'm going to drag it. We can, oh, grab your little thing there. Now you can also, you'll notice that I get the little turny thing. So what if I wanted to do this and then I wanted to move it over here? Well, that doesn't really show up very well, does it? And maybe we want it a little bit smaller. So what are the things that we could do about that? Okay, we can go back to the text tool. Or we could select it right here. What did you say? And we could change the color. And I can select, let's see, I could select a color here and go OK. And that didn't work. But one of the other things that I can do is I can click on the eyedropper and look, I can choose one of the colors off of the puppy. As it moves around, it's picking up colors like his little black nose. There we go. All right, how's that? Now, if we wanted to do some other things, you'll notice if you look up here at the pen that it has a little triangle in the corner. We can click that and click the rectangle tool. Now, I'm going to put a rectangle right over my name. Not crazy about that color. Really more of a blue-green person. Now, the problem with this is that this shape 01 is on top, and I need to bring it down here. And now look, it makes a nice background for my title. So I want you to put titles on everything, and I want you to use transitions for everything. And by the time you're done with this and you've tried out a whole lot of different things in this window, you're going to be amazed at what you can do.